Well, I find a lot of business opportunities. Number one, the food and agricultural area. Not only the added value, but the agri-tech. And these are things that here in Argentina that you're exploring, but also are potential opportunities for Americans and especially Californians to be able to partner with Argentinian companies. And I see a lot of synergy between the two. And so what we want to do is to go back to the United States and be able to connect those businesses and those institutions and those NGOs in California with Argentinians. What are the biggest challenges? I think first off, it's understanding the potential. Last night we had a meeting, and that meeting we discussed why Argentina, why California, why connect. I think the biggest challenge, first off, is understanding the potential of the partnership. Why? I think the second biggest challenge is sustaining that momentum. Is that public policy tends to focus on the problem of now and not the long-term problem. And so I think those two are the biggest challenges at this point. I don't think it's tariff barriers. I don't think it's companies. I don't think it's anything other than why and sustainability. Well, I think Korea has a lot of experiences that could be adapted here in Argentina. The Koreans are very, very, very good at their economic development planning. The same is true here in the province of Santa Fe. I think at that point then, what the Koreans have done is they built a brand. They built a global brand on K-culture. That includes everything about arts, culture, food, music, television, etc. And they use that to promote Korean goods and services around the world to their diaspora. So what I'd like to see here in the province of Santa Fe is the creation of a Provincia de Santa Fe brand, made in Santa Fe, or produced in Santa Fe, or something of that nature. It's a brand. It could be an Argentine brand, but I think the province of Santa Fe should have their own brand. And this brand could be used to help promote locally produced products and the arts and cultural side of the community here in the province of Santa Fe. And that can be used not only for a tourism promotion, but also a goods and services promotion, an export promotion. And I think that there's also added social value around that, is that people will then rally to being proud to be from Santa Fe, the province of Santa Fe, from Rafaela, Santa Fe, y Rosario. And I think there's a lot of value in that. You know, I've been asked that question a lot. A lot. I like the people. I like the cultura. I like the buildings, the architecture. And I think the people in the province of Santa Fe is scrappy. I don't know if that translates, but they're entrepreneurial. They're looking for success. They're not waiting for somebody to come save them. They're going out. They're leading Argentina. They're at the forefront. They're at the, what we say in America, the bleeding edge. They're they're making it happen. Okay. And that's what I like about Santa Fe. Besides the food and the wine and the climate, yeah. But I like the entrepreneurial spirit here. Yeah, no, I do find. I think that there's similar. Both are agricultural food producers for the country and for the world. Both have immigrant populations, and I think Santa Fe, you know, there's an event here in Santa Fe annually. It's a big day whereby everybody comes together and does songs and dance and music and food and and talks about their original, you know, the country where they came from, their lineage came from. It's the same thing in California. You know, both states and provinces are filled by immigrants, and those immigrants have that entrepreneurial spirit, that can-do attitude, that want to and desire to connect to the world, but also then to make their province better. And I think that there's a realistic expectation and a can-do spirit here in the province that's very similar to California.